I don't want to be old in retirement. I want to have some youth.
Because it's soon not going to be a work face anymore.
I don't have it anymore. Here's the bedroom. That sounds like a very leading question, Pablo. I'm making this video because I just pulled into my driveway. It's a Thursday. It was a short week. This is only my second day of work this week. I had a 3-day weekend and then I took Tuesday off. I want to remember how exhausted I was all the time. I am now. Just exhausted. And I'm gonna go through all these stages. I know it. I'm gonna feel like, what's my identity? I've lost my identity. I've lost my purpose. I'm not having these incredible moments with young minds and young hearts. And I'm not working with a student teacher and sharing my craft and learning from them and having lunch with my colleagues that I love, my dear, dear friends that I've worked with for so long. But I'm so tired. And I'm 60. I just don't think I don't have it anymore. I just got home. It's 4 o'clock from a busy day of teaching. Tired as usual. It's a Thursday. So it's been a week. And I just want to take you through what my house looks like after 1 week. So here is the shoe section of the house and the empty wine bottle section. Right? Nice. Everything has a home knot. Here's the kitchen. That is actually much cleaner for a Thursday than usual. Way cleaner than usual. I do have a small sink, but that needs to be done. Toothbrush in the kitchen because I'm always in a hurry in the morning. Here's a puzzle that my husband and I have been working on since October. It's currently February 18th. It's gonna be great if it ever gets done. There's my lunch bag with some workout pants next to it. I always have to take a water bottle. I always gotta take coffee. I've got apples that I didn't eat, which I should have. A couple old Tupperwares of egg salad. Another Tupperware. And here's my cup for my airborne and my little mini fork. And that was my lunch today. Yum. Moving on into the living room. Dead flowers that need to be thrown out. Seat extended because I was too tired to put it the way it's supposed to be. Laundry that's been sitting here for, I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't know. A week? No. Maybe 5 days. Kleenexes, socks, red light therapy mask. Yeah. Here we go down our hallway, which we did finally get some wallpaper put up after a couple years, and we got some beautiful new lights, but the pictures that were supposed to go on the wall commemorating my oldest daughter's wedding over 2 years ago, still not up. Here's the bedroom. This is what it looks like after getting ready in 50 minutes. When I'm tired, don't want to get out of bed. So a couple clothes that worked, some that didn't. Kleenexes because I have a cold, because I always have a cold because I'm a teacher. Laundry that didn't get done last weekend because our electricity went out in the storm and we just didn't get to it. More Kleenex. my husband's dresser that really has looked like this for a number of years. And my dresser that, in all fairness, has also looked like this for a number of years. So that's what I'm dealing with, or not dealing with, because I am too tired to deal with it. All right, here's the other part of our daily ritual. My husband Pablo is coming home from work, and because we have this long, narrow driveway, he has to call me right before he comes home from work every day, and I have to get in the car, and I have to back up the car so he can get his car in every single day.
Yeah.
How was work, honey?
It was okay.
Really? You had a good day?
I did.
Okay, I made a video earlier, and I want to tell you what I made it about. I documented my face.
Yeah?
Okay, so I want to document your face. Okay?
Okay.
Why do you think I want to do that?
Because it's soon not going to be a work face anymore.
Do you think it's going to look different?
Yes, I
What do you think is going to be different about it?
Less wrinkles. It'll be brighter. It'll be.
What do you
more
mean brighter?
awake.
Like your skin tone?
Yeah.
Your eyes are going to be more. Do you think also that we'll have time to do things like, oh, I don't know, put away the Christmas wreath?
Yeah.
What's the date, by the way? What's today?
I don't know.
It's December still? Is it January still?
It's out for Black History Month.
Is it February still? Yeah, we believe in the eternal Christmas. What do you love / like about your job?
I like the subject matter that I teach. I like the students that I teach. I think it's very useful and important and practical. And I feel it gives me a sense of purpose. I'm doing something for society and for them.
And
What?
that's it. Okay.
That's enough for me right now.
What do you not like about your job?
Oh, everything else, all the peripheral stuff, the politics, the management. It's just draining. The meetings that could be concisely summarized in an email. Yeah. So, Kerri.
Yes, dear.
What experience did you have that was serendipitous, on a whole nother level of reality that made you realize it was time for you to move on from education?
That sounds like a very leading question, Pablo.
Oh.
But I'll answer it anyway. Let's see. We came back from winter break, and I think it was about a week later, maybe not even that long. I've been watching all these videos about people who were slow traveling and retiring and stuff. We've been talking about it for a long time. We've been very tired, and obviously that is the theme of today's video. We're very tired. But we decided we're going to work 3 more years. And so we went back after winter break and determined, I guess we're somehow we'll tough it through for 3.5 years. And I've been watching you over at least the last semester, but really for a couple of years, just looking tired and coming home, sitting on the couch with your iPad, and me on the couch watching YouTube, and just feeling kind of sad that you know we're exhausting all of our energy and time and stuff at school, and then not having energy to do any kind of quality living at home. Not that, you know, we have a lot of fun, especially on the weekends, but so anyway, all that had been bothering me for a while. And I think God was kind of working on me a little bit to prepare me for what was going to come later that day. But so I that morning I got to school, opened the door, turned on the lights, and I stood just kind of across the threshold and looked at my classroom, which I love. I have a great classroom. It's decorated. It's very homey. I really like going there. And I just had a peace come over me. I had a peace come over me. And I texted you and said, we're done. Is that what I said?
No, you just had something come over you, and you said that you were done. You said you just felt a peace about it. That
I said we
done.
were done.
No,
I wouldn't just say me.
no, it was you. You're like, you just had this peace, and I thought that was huge. You texted me.
No, I think that's because I knew you were done, but I hadn't felt that yet, and I just felt it, and so I texted you. I said, I feel at peace. I'm done.
Yeah.
And
so then what happened a couple hours after that?
Another leading question, but I will answer it despite. I opened up on my email, and there was a email from the district office, and they had just approved a SERP, which is a supplemental retirement bunch of money that they were offering us to retire early. And it was like God just said, here you are. And so here we are, retiring early.
Giving us good gifts.
Giving us good gifts.
Nice.
Okay, I want to know what your greatest hesitation is about retiring, because what the people may not know is that about every day on the hour, you say to me what? What do you keep saying to me?
How beautiful you are.
Yeah, well, okay. You say that, but you also say, are we going to do this? Can we really do this?
Yeah. Having lived it with a lot of economic uncertainty most of my life, it's weird to be in a place where I know I'll be making way less money than I am right now, that we are right now, but it's going to be okay, because the bigger question is, are you living? What's living, and what do you need to live? How much is enough? You know, my thing was I won't be poor like my folks, but I think the other side of finally getting paid what you're worth is you get this comfortableness about the material things, and you're at ease, but yet you're still working, and your life is going away, and I'm not spring chicken anymore. And so it's but it's tough, because I've been working for 38 years at least. Yeah, it's, for the most part, and it's to just stop is kind of, I have to get used to the notion and knowing that what we're going to have is enough. Hey, Kerri, do you have some advice?
In retirement, here's my advice. Actually, it's pre-retirement advice, okay?
For retirement?
Pre-retirement.
Oh.
So, you're going to have to take chances and do things that you previously had thought were like off the table. So, for example, retiring early, right? You never thought you would do that.
Oh.
Okay? And then we did have this other discussion about how we're kind of raised with this, you start life like this, and then you do this, and then you go to college, and then you get your job, or you get married, you have your kids, and then you retire, and then you die, right? So we were taught that that's the framing of retirement. So what I want you to consider, my dear husband, is that whatever we were taught from here on out, we consider, but it's not like there's a book on what you're supposed to do, and like it's like whatever we want to do. Mm-hmm. Whatever we want to do. I mean, we have to be responsible. We have to be available for our kids when they need us, and my parents, but we can do this however we want to do it. We can go back to work if we want to. We can travel the world and live in Thailand or Portugal or Italy or wherever all the cool kids are living. Mm. But we can do it however we want. But you're not very open to that.
I think I am.
I don't think you are.
No.
I don't think you are. I think you need to work on that.
All right.
Okay? My parents are 86. Their mobility is declining. They live really close, but like during the summer, I'm able to see them a lot. I can make my dad carrot cake and visit my mom and sit and talk with her. But now that we're back in school, I'll go weeks without seeing them. I've been feeling very guilty about it. I don't know how much longer I have them in my life, and I love them, and I want to be able to spend some time with them. And our daughters are late 20s, early 30s. I don't know exactly the date, but they're, and one's married, lives 3 hours away. The other is established in her nursing career, and she lives an hour and a half away. And we're not their primary concern, not as we shouldn't be. But also, I don't know that they're to be our primary concern anymore. We love them. We'll be there at the drop of a hat when they need us, always.
It's okay to have a little me time now.
But it's kind of like when we were, I've been reminiscing a lot about when we were first married, and we were 24, but we were a young 24.
25.
You were a young 25, I was 24. I was a baby. And we had 2.5 years before we had Allie. And we were dirt poor, which is another running theme. Mm. But man, we had so much fun playing house. I didn't work and you did. I made dinner and we had these like candlelight dinners in our little studio together, just the two of us.
Billie Holiday.
And we're listening to Billie Holiday. And literally, I don't know, how big was the studio?
425 square feet.
425 square, no doors to close, like all open. But it was just the two of us, and we were just like in our own little love bubble. And I've been thinking about that a lot. We were poor.
Yeah.
So we know how to be poor. But we're not going to be poor. We're spending time, figuring out our finances, and we're not going to do anything irresponsibly. But we're not going to be rich either. But we're going to have what we need. And it's just the timing's perfect.
Live back in that love bubble.
Yeah. I just feel like the world's going to open up for us. So I don't want to be old in retirement. I want to have some youth. And we get to do it together. I'm going to win this game right now. I might end up cutting the video and making it look like I won the game. What? I'm 38?
You're 41.
41.
You're player 2. Player 2! Throw the dart!
Roll the dice!
Roll the dice.
I don't know. Sounded right.
Here she goes. She's rolling the dice.
Ooh.
Still using my darts to win.
Too? Oh, I was going for the other side of the board.
Bust.
Nor is it true. Aw, 2. That's sad. Wait. I was just wondering, why is that on the ground? What happened? What happened there,
Watch out,
master?
Oh, you see what I'm going for?
Yeah, you're going for the
double 18.
The wall is what you're going for.